Here's what you've missed out on. Okay. Alex tried hangover-free Prosecco last Friday night. The next day, Liz said, is it OK to ask if Alex has a hangover today? Now, Alex drank the hangover-free Prosecco on the show and after the show and took a video the next morning. Let's see how it turned out.
So, yeah, turns out it's not hangover-free.
Now, do you know what? I was so desperate for that just to pan to you topless. Turns out that Prosecco's more powerful than I thought.
The thing is, there was a flaw in your experiment, and the flaw in Alex's experiment was he didn't only drink the Prosecco.
Oh, no, it ran out.
Yeah.
How many bottles did they bring?
There's a couple, but that's not how binge drinking works. And it was all in the name of science.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you know, the Hadron Collider.
Yeah.
You know, once they're done with one atom, they're not going to just... They'll move on to other atoms.
If that first atom doesn't work.
Yeah, if the first atom doesn't work and they want to get on it...
It's the only scientific experiment that's ended up with someone being thrown out of infernos.
I think the reason your mouth was feeling so bad the next morning was... and Alex genuinely doesn't remember this. After the show in the green room, he was duct-taped to a wall.
I'd just like to say, you're all applauding, that's workplace bullying. You know, if that was in any other form of life, disabled man gets stuck to a wall at work.
You look like a free speech protester. The cruelest thing is out of shot is his leg taped to the ceiling.
Because the experiment...
Can I just say, my favourite detail of that is Alex was really hungover. I like the idea he woke up, stuck there, and he still couldn't quite reach that bottle of water.
Because the experiment was inconclusive, we did test the Prosecco on one of our researchers who said this morning she did get a hangover, but not as bad as usual. Is it true you said you wanted to do a play because you found touring and doing stand-up very lonely?
Very lonely.
Are you joking?
Yes.
I was your tour support.
I found it lonely and depressing.